Hello, welcome back. This is what we're finding this week at the farmers markets. Peach palm. Okay, this is where you find hearts of palm. Hearts of palm, you break this open. Hearts of palm comes from the inner core of certain palm trees. This is also called swamp cabbage or millionaire salad or palm cabbage, and you just keep pulling that away and you'll see all this is edible and really quite delicious. It has a coconut flavor to it, artichoke, some people even say lobster and sweet corn flavor to it. Really a nice find if you can find them in the whole form like this. The base is also edible. It's a little tougher than the core, so you don't see that as much, but what you can do with that is peel it down and simmer it in salted water until it's fork tender, and that works as well. Most of what you're getting from the hearts of palm or the peach palm you're finding in Costa Rica or Hawaii, but this one happens to be grown in California, so a really nice find. Next we'll be talking about baby corn. Okay, so this is just an immature version of corn on the cob, the big stuff, okay? It's just picked at the right time. If you crack this open, you can kind of see that whole edible little thing. It's also called candle corn or cornlets. And again, it's the immature version of the larger stuff. And timing's everything. Corn grows really, really fast, so you want to make sure that you get right when these hairs start emerging from the top of it, that's about when the time it's going to be mature enough to eat. And you eat this whole thing, unlike an adult version of the corn where the cob is a little too tough to chew on. This you can eat the whole entire thing. You can see it just cracks open really easy. It's good crispy fried or in stir fries or even eaten raw. And the thing is, it has a mild taste because the sugars haven't fully developed yet. And a little side note on these silky hairs here, what they do is every one of the hairs you see on the top of a corn goes all the way down to the kernel, and that's how the vegetable feeds, and that's how it gets its sun. So each kernel of a corn is attached to one of these hairs, and it's delicious in broths, or you can make a steep a tea with it as well, or even fry it, and crispy is kind of a neat looking garnish and has a real light, mild corn flavor to it, so really nice. Next we'll be talking about wild licorice root, otherwise known as American licorice, okay? And break these open. You can eat this raw, or you can, cook it as well. Some people say slow cooked really tastes like a sweet potato almost. And you find it throughout the United States. Looking in California, Texas, or even as far as Virginia on the East Coast, and it just grows wild. The shoots, the tender shoots of this plant is edible as well, as also are the leaves are edible, and you can make simple syrups with it or infuse creams for desserts. It also works in savory dishes as well. I've even ground it up in sugars or salts for like a cure, if you're going to cure a game meat or even a salmon or something like that. But really a neat, this is a wild foraged item as well, so really a fun thing if you can find it. And thanks for joining. That's what's hot this week in the cooler.